Welcome back. Today's three-part challenge is to be spontaneous. You might know that being spontaneous can be kind of exciting, but you may not realize why we enjoy when something happens unexpectedly. It's because we have this really strong need for certainty and security and stability. But what happens when our life is routine and stable, we start to get bored and restless, and then everything feels mundane. So we have this other counterbalancing need that makes us want to be uncertain. Like we need variety in our life, and that's where spontaneity comes in. Without it, life can get really boring. Whack. So if you're looking to add more happiness into your life, you'll have to shake things up a little bit. Part of the reason for that is because when you're doing something that's outside of your comfort zone, it causes a little bit of confusion. And when your brain is in a state of confusion, it opens up your mind to things that it wouldn't have normally thought of or that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. It puts you in a good place to learn, and it puts you in a good place to see life in a different way. So the challenge for today, part one, is to ask yourself if there are any ways you can change up your routine a little bit, even if it's just something simple. Because a small change in your routine kind of puts you on edge, and it makes you think about it. You turn an unconscious process, for example, your routine of getting ready in the morning, you do the exact same thing every day, but if you change the routine a tiny bit, like combing your hair before you brush your teeth instead of the other way around. If you do something simple like that, you'll bring yourself out of the unconscious state and bring awareness that you wouldn't normally have had. That gives you a little bit of variety. The next challenge is to take it a step further and to plan some sort of event or a trip that's either outside of your comfort zone or something that you just normally wouldn't have done. Something that'll break up the routine of your week, ideally within the next 2 weeks, so you have something to look forward to that again will add some sort of variety or spice to your life. And the last thing is to challenge yourself today to do something spontaneous. Anything, something that puts you outside of your comfort zone, shakes things up a little bit, even if it's something like driving on a random road and looking to see if you'll find anything interesting, or brushing your teeth with your left hand instead of your right hand. Everybody values spontaneity and variety differently. Some people have a high level and some people tend to have a low level and want things to be really routine and secure. So there is a spectrum, and no matter where you are on that spectrum, by changing things up a little bit in your life, doing something spontaneous, you'll bring a lot more joy and excitement into your daily life, especially today. See you tomorrow.